Alright, so people talk about my comedy, all that. They're like, oh, you're not right. And I'm over here like, duh. So we're going to take it back to where I first started developing my comedy. I mean, we would go back to like the middle school, whatever, but we can't do that because that would take a lot of time, and I don't have a lot of time to explain to y'all all the other past details. So we're going to take it to one of the most recent spots. I'm sitting outside of, my old college. And so I had to learn how to, like, shuck and jive. I had to learn how to tell people, hey, look, I know what I'm doing, but I need a moment to know what I'm doing. Not for you, but for me. So I'm guessing that's probably the problem that people ran into, and I'm okay with that because, hell, I'm still running into that problem today. Alright? So I'm sitting here and I'm staring at this place and I'm like, man, they foo-foo jobbed the fucking, the actual steel parts. And I'm like, really? I could have done that for you for, well, I wouldn't say for free because we just say damn near for free. So, ironically enough, it's like I'm taking you back. I'm not going to like show everything. I'm just going to show you where I satellite, which this is a smoke tent, a smoker's area. There's no point in really showing you the worst parts of it. I'm just going to show you the best parts of it. Because at 7 a.m. and at 7 p.m., you can get a beautiful view like this behind me. So instead, I think it's hilarious because I did an extra trimester, and people are like, you didn't have to do that. And I'm like, well, duh. I did it because I wanted to. Just like the same reason, I still put out content occasionally. It's kind of the whole, I want to do it, hell, I want to make it big. Just like everybody else. Everybody else has the same dream as I do, and I'm sure, in these terms, I want to do better. That's fucking great and all, but guess what? You have to, like, pick your niche, pick your side, pick your thing. There's, like, so many details that you have to pick. And I'm going to tell you, 1, I'm not a hairstylist. 2, I'm not gay. And 3, I haven't been laid by that many females. So guess what? Those 3 options tell me that I'm still inconclusive as to totally what I want. But I can tell you that comedy resonates with me. Because for 17 years, I was a comedian in the OR. And I was a fucking patient. So, like, when you see this fucking sunset behind me, let me go ahead and tell you. There's many nights I didn't get to see sunset. So I'm very appreciative of it. And it's ironic that, people get all upset at me, and I'm like, guys, I can make a comedy special about you. Don't do it. Because people have been giving me hell all these years, and I've heard, everything from Last House on the Left, in which my normal rebuke would be, how the fuck did you get my address? Okay? To, like, really hurtful things. And I'm like, damn. Symbols for the simple-minded. Just gonna throw that out there. Like, if I'm something that they get their jollies off, and guess what? Eventually, somebody's going to get their jollies off of that person. It just happens. That's how it works. That is how life works. And so, like, I came out here and I said, all right, fuck it, No, I didn't ask these people, so basically when they asked me to leave, it's time to go. So I'm sitting here and I'm telling them, like, all right, this wouldn't really be a comedy special. This would be more of like an introduction. Another introduction, basically, because if we take it back to basics, there's like another 2 hours worth of filming I have to do. But like I used to, alright, hold on, fuck it. I used to run through here to the nursing department, to the motherfucking industrial maintenance department, because there's computer maintenance. People were like, hey, you gotta go fix their shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm here for. Alright. You realize after a while, people just kind of forget that you do this or that, and they're just like, hey, he knows how to do it. That's like if I go to a hospital and I see like my favorite doctor, I'm like, give me that motherfucker, please, because at least he knows his documentation is right. Trust me. You want people who may not be everybody's favorite, but when you can guarantee their results, that's saying a lot. Alright? So like right now, it's just more of a, I'm taking a moment to reminisce, and I'm hoping that, y'all enjoy, because I got, like, the ability to do comedy here, okay? Well, amongst many other places. This was just one of the ones that I started to realize where it's like, yeah, I can't really do much else in this world. I can make people laugh, though. I can build shit, and I can... Well, never mind. We're not going to go down the list because that negates what I was saying. But y'all be good. God bless you. I'm going to jump off here, and I'm going to, like, do what I got to do. But y'all have a beautifully blessed evening. Kick ass, take names. And if today don't work for you, just like Annie said, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow is only a day away. Keep in mind, the only reason I remember that is because as a sickly kid, it was drammed in my head. Like I wish I had a dram in my head. For those of you who are not familiar with what a dram is a good swig. Because people make you want to drink. I mean, look, I've done a lot of things in my life, but people make me want to drink. And I'm like, really, of all the drugs, that would be like the greatest interaction. I'm like, you pick alcohol. Like, fuck yeah, because everybody either loves you or hates you. You either love or hate everybody. It's like it works in exacts. Except for those times where you're like, I want 50 beasters. That's when you're not so exact. That's when you gotta, like, cut off, chill out. But this right here, this is another one of the spots that cultivated my need for fulfillment, if you will. But y'all be good. God bless y'all. Have a beautiful evening.